Heritage Square for their annual Halloween and Mourning tours. This is a neat little living historical museum tucked away in a quiet little spot in Los Angeles. It's not scary at all. It's more about showing you the traditions of Halloween and mourning as they existed in the Victorian era in the Los Angeles area. Inside this house, for example, they are performing a seance because spiritualism was really big at that time. So we're about to go inside and maybe talk to our dear departed loved ones from the other side. Come along with us if you dare.
The spirits are strong. You may feel their physical presence as they press against us, eager to communicate. Is there anyone here, either in our circle or in the surrounding gallery, who wishes to commune with those who have passed on? Perhaps a loved one, a friend, even a furry companion.
I would like to contact my dear departed wife, Rebecca.
And your name, sir?
Robert.
Spirits, we call forth Rebecca, wife of Robert. Rebecca, are you there? Yes, and she's with us.
My dear.
What would you like to say to Rebecca?
I want to apologize to Rebecca. I was not a good man to her. I was a drunk and treated her badly. And I wish to ask her forgiveness for what happened.
Rebecca, your husband Robert acknowledges that while not a good man during your time on this earthly plane, he wishes to seek your forgiveness now. Rebecca, can you see it in your soul to forgive this man now? No, she does not forgive.
Please, my dear. I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for how I treated you.
She's very agitated. I believe the spirits are coming through one of our guests. They are very strong.
What is this?
Robert.
What is
Robert. Robert.
Rebecca?
She is channeling through
Robert.
this
Rebecca, is that
companion.
you?
Robert, I cannot forgive you.
Please, I'm so sorry for how I treated you.
Robert, you must make amends.
I was under the spell of liquor. I couldn't stop. I treated you badly. I'm so very, very sorry.
You must promise, Robert, never to touch demon alcohol again.
Oh, my
Do
dear.
you promise?
I promise. I'm so sorry.
You must lead up your own movement of the Temperance Society, Robert. You must make it understood to everyone the evils
But
of
everyone
demon
would
rum.
know then. I can't do that. I can't tell everyone about what I did and how I acted to you.
Robert,
Please don't agitate
Robert,
the spirits.
it's the only way.
Oh,
Robert.
My dear.
it's burning.
Robert.
It's burning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my God. What happened?
And she's gone. It was the flames. The flames. It was so hot. Oh, my dear, are you well? Are you well now? The spirits were communing through you.
I'm so sorry. I feel so faint. I'm so sorry.
She doesn't remember.
What?
How can this be happening?
You heed her call to pursue a life of temperance.
I swear by my own heart that I will try.
Well, isn't that a coincidence? We have a temperance meeting next Tuesday afternoon at the church at 8 o'clock. May I look forward to seeing both of you gentlemen there?
I'll get back to you, ma'am. I think I need to leave. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we're looking at some pictures, and there's two kinds of photos here. There's spirit photography and memento mori. What's the difference?
Well, the memento mori was it was the last chance that a family would have to get an image of some loved one that's passed on. Because maybe during their lifetime, maybe their short lifetime, they didn't have a portrait painted of them, or they didn't have a photograph made, because it's really expensive in those days. So if they would pass on, the family would spend the money to have a photographer come in, and he would be really skilled at laying them out as if they were just sleeping.
Oh, right. So, like, for instance, this Sleeping Beauty here.
Yeah, there's the little girl that just looks like she's nodded off for a moment. There's the little girl in her best dress.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this little boy, he has his legs crossed, you know, like he's just laid out on the couch. Taking
And even a little dog here
yeah,
in
there's a
his
little dog
pet
there
bed.
on his favorite pet bed. Yeah.
And these are all authentic, but the other pictures are the spirit photography, which is a little different.
Well, the people that believed in spirits and the afterlife, they would go to a photographer who advertised himself as having a special camera or a special plate that could take pictures of the spirit realm. So the person who would go and spend a lot of money and sit for a portrait like this, when they got it back and there were ghostly heads or something appearing in the background, I mean, they felt like they got their money's worth. You know, they got a confirmation of their beliefs that there's some dimension or world beyond life. In 1869, there was a court case. One of these spirit photographers was hauled into court. He had to defend himself against charges of charlatanism and fraud. And it was all in the newspapers. But despite the negative press, people still, for decades and decades, continued to pay to have portraits like this made.
So this would have been, like you said, 19th century. So this is mostly a Victorian era thing, authentic piece of history.
This would be 1860s, 1870s on, and they stopped doing it right after the beginning of the 20th century, right before World War I happened. Like, people's attitudes about death changed a great deal, and it transitioned away from being sort of this wistful, spiritual, like sentimental attitude. It became more like it is today, where it's kind of an unpleasant, it's a weird thing that you don't want to deal with.
Oh, so you don't want to memorialize it so much anymore.
Right. Like the Victorian era in Europe and the United States, that was the last time period where people embraced death and they made it parts of their lives, because, you know, death was so prevalent with the bad medical care. People were dying all the time. Children, infant mortality was very prevalent. So people needed this support infrastructure and these rituals and traditions. It helped the people deal with the loss that they would experience on a day-to-day basis.
Your great-granddaughter, this lovely child, wants you to know that she misses you terribly. And she wants to know, are you well? Are you happy in the afterlife, Gloria? Yes. One knock means yes, so that means she's happy. Gloria, your family here on earth loves you and misses you. And one day they will all rejoin you in the spirit world. We release you, we release you, we release you.